Have you ever had a day on the water turn into frustration instead of fun? Are you thinking about giving up on your dream of becoming a tournament angler? Do you just want to win in the game of life? Hi guys, my name's Brandon Gray and I believe that decisions determine destiny. It's become my mission to use meaningful stories and powerful examples to help people make the best decisions. I've been blessed to work with entrepreneurs from across the country, multi-million-dollar corporations, and nationally ranked college football programs. Most recently, I've been working with tournament anglers. I'm proud to announce that I've teamed up with BassResource to help you guys win between the cast. So how do we do that? How do we go about winning? We're doing everything we can. We're reading all the articles. We're on the forums. We're on BassResource. We've got all the latest equipment, rods, reels, down scan, side scan, you name it, we got it. Yet the secret to winning isn't any of that. The secret to winning actually lies between your ears. It's based upon 3 letters, C-C-R. Circumstance, choice and response. The second C is up to me. You see, the crazy thing about life is that our thoughts become our actions become our habits, and our habits, well, they become our destiny. And so if we can change the way we think, then we can change our destiny. The scary thing about it is that we walk around all day and don't even realize it that we're talking to ourselves all day long. And what's even more scary is that you tend to believe you. So how do we change that? The first step to winning is CCR. Let me give you a story. Let me give you an example from my own life. A few years ago, I had a 4-year-old daughter. Her name's Madeline. And we're about to carry Madeline to see Santa Claus. And as you remember from being a child, I mean, this is one of the biggest days of the year when you finally get to go see Santa. So we leave, it's after church on a Sunday, remember it like it's yesterday. We drive down to the mall, and on the way, I've got this kid in a frenzy. Now, I'm telling you, I'm talking about elves and reindeer and having your list ready. And I mean, when we get inside that mall, she's ready to bust up in there and see Santa Claus. Well, we walk in the mall, and Sears, where Santa Claus is at one end of the mall, and we're down at the other, at the beginning of the line. And I see real quick that my one day off, my Sunday, is about to be spent standing in line. I don't do well in lines. And so I began to complain. I began to feel sorry for myself. I began talking to myself, saying, man, you can't believe this. You're going to have to waste all day. I'm not going to tell the 4-year-old we're not doing this. I mean, she's hopped up on sugar, and I've already made promises. So I began to pout and complain. I'm not paying any attention to what's going on around me. Quite a bit of time goes by. We make our way up, and we're just about to see Santa. And I noticed the family in front of me, there's something special about them. They had 3 kids. The youngest didn't have a hair on her head. Obviously, she's battling some form of childhood cancer. And everything changes. My attitude changes. My outlook changes. I go from feeling sorry for myself to thanking God about how blessed that I am. I'm thankful that I'm not having to deal with the struggles and the pain that family is, and I'm grateful. What changed? What changed in that situation? The line was still there. I'd still spent all afternoon standing in it, but what changed? You see, what I said to myself about what was going on is what had changed. CCR, circumstance, choice, and response. The circumstance was still the same. My response, however, had changed because of because of the C, the second C, the choice that I was making. If we can change the way we talk to ourselves, we will take the first step to winning. All right, let's apply this to fishing. So, you're out on the boat, all excited to go ledge fishing. You've been reading on BassResource about it. You got the crankbaits ready. You're using your down scan. You find the ledge, pull up on it, begin to fish. First cast, nothing. Second cast, nothing. Third cast, you feel her hit, and Big Mama's on the line. You start reeling, setting the hook. She comes up to the surface right as you about have her to the boat, looks at you and smiles and spits that crankbait out. What do you do? What do you start saying to yourself? Do you kick? Do you cuss? Do you slam the rod down? This always happens to me. Never catch anything. Can't believe I'm wasting all my time and money out here. Well, if you have that reaction, if you make that choice to the circumstance that you're in, guess what? The rest of your day's fried. You're already subconsciously not in the zone. You are subconsciously worried about everything else. What are you saying to yourself in that moment? Circumstance, choice, and response. The second C is up to me. You choose how you're going to respond to that event. Now, Whenever you're doing it for a paycheck, all of a sudden it got real serious. What are you saying to yourself now? Stop. Calm down and realize what you're doing. You see, if I can change the way I talk to myself, I take the first step in winning. If I can stay focused by talking to myself the right way, circumstance, choice, and response, the second C is up to me. If I can choose to respond differently and say to myself, hey guys, I'm on a school. Cast again. If I caught one, I can catch another. The day's just started. I got plenty of time. What are you going to say to yourself when those things happen? You see, that's what separates those who win, whether it's in business, whether it's in athletics, whether it's in fishing, and whether it's in life, from the people who don't. It's your choice how you respond to circumstances. That's the key to winning. CCR, the second C, is up to me. Once again, my name is Brandon Gray. Glad to be teaming up with BassResource, so visit BassResource.com. Be sure you go there to learn more about fishing and look forward to more videos like this in the future.